So Sportage just underwent a major transformation. This is Kia's longest running nameplate, and now it's bigger and bolder with stylish and trail-ready versions with electrified versions on the horizon. First, some bullet points, and then we'll go into more detail. The 2023 Sportage upstages the subcompact SUV segment with larger and more capable features in their lineup with an all-new X-Line and Sportage X Pro trims, as well as the forthcoming electrified versions. Everyone's doing that. It debuts near luxury features including available dual panoramic curved 12.3-inch display screens. Quote, opposites united, end quote. Design philosophy blends futuristic yet rugged design elements. Larger in several dimensions compared to the previous generations, with best-in-class rear seat legroom and rear cargo capacity that's the largest in the segment. Comprehensive trim lineup includes LX, EX, SX, SX Prestige, plus new adventure-ready trims, X-Line, Sportage X Pro, and X Pro Prestige that leverages Sportage's all-wheel drive's 1.5-inch increased ground clearance with unique body and interior trims, along with available new all-terrain tires and multi-terrain mode all-wheel drive system. It's boasting more power with a 2.5-liter inline-4 with a new 8-speed automatic transmission. They're looking at 187 horsepower. Also, a targeted 8% better fuel economy despite the larger overall size. 8 standard driver safety assistance systems, including newly available features such as 360-degree surround view monitor with 3D view and live feed blind spot view monitor within the instrument cluster. And one more thing that Kia wants to point out, most trims will be assembled alongside their award-winning Telluride Sorento and K5 units at Kia's West Point, Georgia plant. All right, more details as we break this down. They're looking at a balancing act in design. Here's what Kia says. Bearing all the elements of Kia's new opposites united design philosophy, Sportage's distinctive appearance leaves a lasting impression with its contrasting but unified elements. Smooth, soft surfaces are offset by rugged, sheer forms, combining off-road confidence with cutting-edge modern cues. It's sleek and ready for anything. Here are their bullet points on the design. Tiger nose grille gets more technical with floating design. Perched above, blacked out grille graphic that spans the entire width of the front fascia. Distinct boomerang daytime running lights immediately draw your eye with dynamic angles, which push the uniquely shaped headlights to the outer corners. Angular fenders lend Sportage a sharp and strong presence. Crisp shoulder lines rises from the hood and runs down the side, adding more volume to overall shape. And muscular shoulders. I'm really big into shoulders. These muscular shoulders around the rear flow into futuristic notch-shaped tail lights, which are seamlessly connected by a black thin graphic along the tailgate. And now a living space described as both comfortable and connected, according to Kia. Inspired by high-end outdoor products, furniture, and modern architecture, the Sportage's interior is a new concept for Kia, transforming the cabin into a pleasant living space, complete with near-luxury, thoughtful features. Futuristic driver cockpit with available dual panoramic curved display seamlessly connects 2 screens for nearly 25 inches of digital bliss. That's 12.3 for their instrument cluster and 12.3 for the infotainment screen. Angular air vents hug the curved display for a simple and technical overall dash layout. Its asymmetrical console puts controls and buttons at the driver's hand with ease, while also boasting smart storage solutions including cup holders that come undone when they need to hold something other than a cup, for example, a tablet. Real stitching and detailed pattern on the seats create a feeling of luxury in the SX and above, along with animal-free leather on the EX and above. An innovative coat hanger molded behind front headrests with usable seat backs that also house USB ports and an integrated hook for shopping bags or for organizing charging cables. A few more details and bullet points by the numbers. Overall length is 7.1 inches longer than the previous generation, with a 3.4 inch longer wheelbase, taller and wider by ½ inch compared to previous generation. class-leading rear legroom with 41.3 inches of room, best-in-class rear cargo capacity with 39.6 cubic feet of space, and dual-level cargo floor. Now let's touch on the foundation and what's under the hood. Underpinned by the same all-new third-generation N3 platform found in the Sorento, the chassis provides a rigid base and aims to offer the following: better driving dynamics via expanded use of hot stamped parts and ultra-high steel for increased average tensile strength and torsional stiffness. Minimize road wind and engine noise via greater application of sound-absorbing and insulating materials. And now the powertrain. Whether you're an urban adventurer or an off-pavement explorer, Kia says there's a Sportage for you. An all-new 2.5-liter inline-4, more powerful and targeted to be more fuel efficient than the outgoing engine, paired with a new 8-speed automatic transmission targeted again for 187 horsepower, front-wheel drive or available all-wheel drive. Again, it gains 1.5 inches in ground clearance over the outgoing Sportage. The available active all-wheel drive system uses electro-hydraulic coupling with center locking differential to actively distribute power between front and rear wheels depending on road and driving conditions, and information regarding additional powertrain availability will be shared at a later date. There's a few more items regarding their all-wheel drive X-Line and X-Pro, as well as all their driver assistance features, which I will outline in detail on everymandriver.com. It's very wordy, so we'll go ahead and skip that. So there you go, 2023 Kia Sportage undergoing a total transformation. What do you think? You like it? Leave your comments below and keep the conversation going there. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks for watching. Adios. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for a first look at the all-new Kia Sportage. Joining us today is our Chief Designer, Tom Kearns.
Hey, Russell. Hello, everyone. Russell, where in the world are you? I thought you'd be over here at the Design Center with me. Did you forget we were revealing the all-new Sportage today?
Not at all, Tom. I'm out here on purpose. How could I forget about one of Kia's best-known and best-selling vehicles? Not only that, but one that lives right at the heart of the most popular vehicle segment in the business, where all the action is happening. There's a new Bronco Sport, RAV4, CR-V, a lot of compact SUV talk going on right now, Tom. And I'm sure Sportage is going to be right at the top of the chat list, because this vehicle has more of everything. It's larger, more capable, more powerful, more fuel efficient, and wait until they see what's inside. Not to mention, we're building it right here in the US for the first time ever.
But it still doesn't explain why I'm here and you're wherever you are.
I'm up in the hills of Escondido, California. And here's why. Our brand is all about movement that inspires. So I was inspired. I wanted to get my feet into the hiking boots of the customer and show all the hard work we've put into Sportage to make it a sales leader in the segment. I know you've got the sleek SX with you. I brought the Sportage X Pro model up here with me. With this new model line, Sportage becomes more than an urban adventure SUV. Now, you can have the confidence to venture further off the beaten path. I needed to find a way to show that, so I took the Sportage X Pro up into the hills to go camping.
That's commitment. Actually, it was a great idea. You show the capability, I'll show the design, because we've taken dramatic steps forward there as well. And the SX shows that off beautifully.
Sounds good. I wanted to capture my adventure as it was unfolding, so I shot some video earlier. All right, here I am, getting ready to take the all-new Sportage X Pro camping up in the hills. You never know what kind of gear you're going to need out there. The great news is, I don't have to pack light, because Sportage has grown to be one of the largest vehicles in its segment. It's more than 7 inches longer than today's Sportage, and the wheelbase is over 3 inches longer. It's also wider and taller by about half an inch each. Some of those adjustments in size may seem minor, but the interior is really where you notice the difference. In the back, there's 28% more cargo room, making it among the largest in the segment. And for rear passengers, we have 3 more inches of rear legroom. That's best in class. Okay, it's time to head out, and as I sit in the very comfortable front seat, the first thing that catches my eye is this incredible screen. This system gives you a driver-oriented 12-inch digital cluster, extending into a 12-inch infotainment screen. And from today, UVO becomes Kia Connect. For Sportage, this means a Wi-Fi hotspot, over-the-air updates for maps, and a new stolen vehicle recovery system with immobilization, and phone connectivity through Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Just below the infotainment screen, there's a new touchpad for climate and audio. Switching between the functions also changes what they do. They're either temperature controls for you and your passenger, or volume and tuning for your premium Harman Kardon sound system. Okay, I'm finally up in the hills now, where I can really get a feel for the performance features of the new Sportage. This is a great opportunity to experiment with the drive modes. All it takes to customize throttle response, transmission shift response, and steering is a twist of a knob. The enhanced drive mode system is perfect for snow, mud, and the sandy surface I'm on right now. Sportage is more capable in a number of ways. We added 2 inches more ground clearance for a total of 8.3 inches, essentially making snowy and muddy roads something you used to worry about. Our new X-Line and Sportage X Pro models take it even further. The X-Line gives you a unique front end, a 2-tone roof with a raised roof rack for your gear, and on the inside, an aggressive seat pattern that resembles a rugged tire print. Our new Sportage X Pro model builds on that to give you the gear to really get you off the beaten path, including a multi-terrain driving mode and all-new BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. We worked hard to make Sportage the kind of vehicle that can get you and all of your gear out to places like this as fuel efficiently as possible. The 2.5-liter engine is new with an 8-speed automatic that targets an estimated 28 mpg combined. Down the road, Sportage will offer electrified options, giving you exciting performance with increased efficiency and zero range anxiety. X-Line and Sportage X Pro really redefine what a Sportage can be, opening it up to customers who may never have thought about it before. Well, what do you think?
Nice job, Russell. That looked like a lot of fun.
Tell you what wasn't fun, though. Fighting the traffic to get up here. But Sportage came through for me there as well. You get lane following and lane keeping assist, and forward collision avoidance with junction turning capability, which means Sportage even helps to look out for possible collisions while you're turning through an intersection. Blind spot collision avoidance assist activates automatically whenever you use your turn signal. If you do get into a situation, not only will Sportage give you a warning, it will help you brake if needed. But the coolest thing is the available blind view monitor on the cluster. Sportage also adds some great new available parking tech. There's a 360-degree surround view monitor, which is a big help when parking in tight spaces. Or you can use remote smart parking assist. Let's say you need to squeeze between 2 full-size pickups. You can position your vehicle, step out, and use your key fob to move your Sportage forward into the space. Later on, you can back it out the same way.
All great stuff, Russell. There's just one little thing you forgot to mention.
What's that?
The entire design concept.
That's all you, my friend.
All right, let's do it then. There's no better model to show Sportage's lines than the SX trim. It starts with the design inspiration of Opposites United, which is all about contrast and tension and paying tribute to nature in everything. On the exterior, that's expressed through clean, muscular surfaces, contrasted by edgy lines and aggressive graphics. Up front, Sportage stands out, much like our all-new EV6, but it still retains a strong SUV personality. Our signature Tiger Nose grille is supported by this bold and technical grille graphic, along with standard LED headlamps and boomerang-shaped DRLs. Here on the side, we again have crisp feature lines cutting across refined body surfaces that bring everything together. At the D-pillar, opposites united comes through in this deconstructed effect. The rear of the vehicle is defined by powerful broad shoulders that suggest stability and give it a planted stance. Sharp-looking rear lamps are connected by a slim, horizontal graphic emphasizing stability and giving the vehicle a wide impression. A large black lower graphic connects all of the rear design elements and gives the whole section a sense of lightness. The space inside a vehicle is more important than ever. We're all about contrasting boldness and softness. The integrated curved display and the air vent are bold features. I like to think the driver and passengers don't just feel connected to the world, but also more connected to the car. That's where the softness comes in. The way our cockpit environment wraps slightly around the driver and presents the integrated touch switches speaks to that. We put a lot of thought into other conveniences too. There's plenty of storage. And it's been a while since I've been proud of a cup holder, but I am of these. You only need cup holders when you have a cup to put in them, right? So why not make the space useful for other things, like a tablet? The seats are bold and strong. There's a sense of width, but also a sporty hugging effect when you're in them. Real stitching and detailed patterns create a feeling of luxury, as does the animal-free leather. The rear seats are luxurious and well-appointed. So that is our all-new Sportage, a bold new design that stands out in a crowded segment and redefines its role in the Kia SUV lineup. A detailed interior that makes a powerful first impression, and thoughtful features and technologies aimed at making your urban and outdoor adventures easier and more enjoyable. We're excited to bring it to market in LX, EX, SX, and SX Prestige trims, and adding our new X-Line, Sportage X Pro, and future hybrid models will open Sportage up to a whole new range of customers. We can't wait. Thanks for joining us today. Oh, and Russell, watch out for those mountain lions. We need you back here to help sell this vehicle.
Mountain lions? I think my Sportage is higher on the food chain.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.